So that's one of the little babies. Likes it right on top of the filter. No, not you, baby. Other baby. This is a baby fish. Not a baby. You're not a baby anymore. You're a toddler. Hello guys, sorry about the lack of updates recently. I have been really busy with university, assessments, work. Unfortunately, I don't really know why there's a packet of Pringles doing behind me. I'm guessing that has something to do with a 2-year-old. Anyway, yeah, it's just been really busy, so I apologise for the lack of updates recently. Again, today's video is loads of updates. So with the daughter's fish, I'm going to play my other half, but apparently it's my fault. Anyway, we brought some guppies, which we thought would probably be all females. Unfortunately, it turns out that there is a male who can't keep it in his pants. And we've had little baby guppies. I will try and get on video, but they're really hard to get, and they're so tiny that I'm not sure if I can pick it up. But anyway, because of that, we've had to upgrade the fish tank. So that's what today's video is going to be about. I'm going to show you what steps and what processes needs to happen when it comes to upgrading the fish tank. I've been lucky. I've bought a really cheap one, second hand, off Facebook Marketplace or whatever they call it now. So yeah, I've managed to get a cheap fish tank. Today we're going to go down to the fish shop, go and pick up some bits and bobs to do that. Probably going to buy the male guppy some sort of chastity belt or protection. One of the two. We might separate him actually and put him in another tank just to try and keep an eye on it. I don't really want to give him up. He's quite pretty. I personally quite like guppies. I know some people don't, but I really like guppies. I think they're different sort of morphs and patterns. They make quite pretty fish. So that's what the plan is for today. Going to sort that out. Had a bit of a change of plan with the lizard front. So I am still picking up a new addition at Donny. So I'll do another video on that when we get to it. But completely different change of plan. So I was going to get a gargoyle gecko. That's not. It's still a gecko, but no. Yeah, I don't know what you just said. Something to your mummy. Yeah. That's Grace, my daughter. Well, she'll probably make an appearance later on in the vlog. Apologies, I had to edit that out. The 2-year-old got vicious and violent. So yeah, I had to change that. I think she wanted her Pringles, and I think I'm in the way. But that will teach her for putting them up there. So yeah, going back to the lizard front. We'll do an update on that soon. And there's also more interesting news, which will be in another video, which I'm actually currently making. But I've had a great opportunity to do a work placement and volunteer. Yeah. Apologies, Peppa Pig is currently on. So yeah, I'll update you on that in the next video. But let's crack on with this one. Let's show you what we've done in terms of upgrading the fish tank. Grace, say bye.
Bye.
So this is the current situation with the fish tank. Yes, we have Anna, Olaf. This is what happens when you build it for a 2-year-old and they get the choice of decor that they want. So in there we have a mixture of guppies, different sized tetras. But the problem we have is, let's see if I can actually get one in shot. There's a guppy. The problem we have is the guppies haven't been able to keep their you-know-what in their pants. So, let's see if I can find it. Somewhere there is a couple of little fry swimming around. There is one. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably just behind where Anna is, going into those trees there. So now we've ended up with a couple of babies, and somewhere there's a couple more guppies that are actually pregnant. So they will probably give birth soon. And if I'm honest, there's enough. There's probably, I think, 4 or 5 guppies, 3 or 4 small tetras, and a couple of others. So we've kind of reached full capacity really with this tank, especially now there's a couple of fry. So we've gone and decided to upgrade the tank. Ignore my daughter in the background and the sound of the washing machine. So we decided to upgrade the tank, something a little bit bigger. At the moment I'm having to do water changes every 3 or 4 days just to keep up like the demands of oxygen. So yeah, going to upgrade it. We'll go through today like roughly what I do anyway with a fish tank. If anything's wrong, point it out. I'll be honest, I'm not a fish guy 100%. I'm kind of just getting into it and learning as I go. So if I'm doing anything wrong, give me a shout out. I'll sort of look at it or amend the video or whatever I can. So we're going to take a little first beginner aquarium and we're going to turn it into a 60 litre upgrade, and then eventually once these guys are settled in, the plan is to kind of use this as a fry tank, so we keep the little babies in here. I'm pretty certain that we've actually had a couple more babies and they've been eaten before we've noticed. So yeah, going to keep the fry in here, keep them safe, and then we'll put these guys into a 60 litre tank, and then we'll look at getting a few more fish as well in there once that's all established and set up. So stay tuned and we'll see how this goes. And then any tips or advice, give us a shout. So due to the male guppies not being able to keep it in their pants, first thing we're going to have to do is just rinse off all the gravel and get all the sort of muck and dirt and stuff off the gravel. So we have gravel, which I'll show you in a minute once I put down the phone, because I don't think I'll be able to hold the camera and rinse it all out all at the same time. And as I'm in my bathroom, there's nowhere to put a tripod or anything like that. So I'll show you an after shot of that. Water, gravel, we'll rinse it off and I'll update you once I've done that. So as you can see, the gravel's now in. As you can see by the colour, I had no say in the choice of colour gravel. This is what you get when you let a 2-year-old pick what colour gravel you use. As you can see, there's already some dirt and stuff that's already come off the gravel, which just shows how importance of actually giving it a good wash. What I'll probably do is just leave that for a little bit, let some more dirt come up to the surface, and then try and filter some of the water out, put some fresh water in. I'll just keep giving it a bit of a stir and leave it into soak just to get some of all the rubbish out of it. Yeah, so we'll leave that for the time being, and then we'll go to start cleaning out the fish tank and getting the fish tank ready. So here's the new tank. It's a 60 litre tank. Got it quite cheap second hand. So the first job that we have to do is give it a good clean out. I'm going to rinse it out with hot water, and then I'm going to stick some boiling water in it just to get rid of any sort of germs or bacteria or anything that might be in it. I don't know the history, I don't know what happened to the previous fish that was in there. So just going to give it a good clean out and make sure that any bacteria or anything harmful to the new fish is dead. You can either use bleach or boiling water. I think I'll try boiling water first, see how it goes, and I'll let you know how it goes. So it's just filling up now. I'm just literally checking all the seals, all the places that water could possibly escape, and it's all looking good so far. I've got a helper again, just to help out with this. How's it going, Grace? Yeah, I don't know what that face is for. I think I've just lost some subscribers. So as you can see, similar with the gravel, I'm just giving all the ornaments and stuff a good wash over. Just left them in hot water and give them a bit of a rinse. And now I'm going over again, just giving them a bit of a swirl out with the hose and getting them all nice and clean, ready to go into the tank. So I'm not sure you can see, the light's pretty bad in this corner of the house, but all the gravel is now in. I'm going to stick some of the ornaments in place that are currently soaking, and then we'll get this set up. How do you feel about that, Grace? Is that good? Too busy eating your lolly? So this is the finished article, or more or less finished article. I think we're going to get a little ornament or something to go just there. Just there. But for the most part, that is done. Kind of looks like the Skittles factory has exploded in a fish tank. But yeah. Grace, what do you think of it? Yeah, fish go in there. Awesome. So yeah, let me know what you think of it, guys. So this is going to be the new little house for all the bigger fish, and that will then become the little house for all the little baby fry. So yeah, and hopefully we can avoid all the babies getting eaten, and it's a little bit less Disney, which I like. So that's the fish tank done. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the sort of process of getting there and learnt something, stuff like that. Really distracted because there seems to be a cricket loose in the house which is chirping away. So that's fun. Anyway, yeah, tune in for the next video. It'll be coming up soon. Give it about a week or so. I've got something in the pipeline, so hopefully it won't be as long as this one. And yeah, the next one should be quite exciting. Go for a little day out somewhere with lots of reptiles and crocodiles. Bit of a clue. Okay, tune in next time. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.